Hi Kyler, so I gave you that blank copy of the last little half sheet triangle test that you had taken. This is going to explain how to do each of those triangle problems. So you can go ahead and try them out on your own and see if you do them right, or if you're really stuck, you can watch how to do the triangle problems with these videos, and then you can go back and do them on your own. Okay, so your first triangle, number one, looks like this. You have to find the area of this triangle. So you would want to use the triangle area formula, which is 1/2 times the base times the height. So you just have to decide what's the base and height of this triangle. Remember that we talked about the base and the height always meet at a right angle. So if we use this side as our base, we can use 12 as our height since the green and orange make a right angle there. Okay, so we would do 1/2 times 28 times 12. And you can use a calculator. Just type in 0.5 for 1/2 times 28 times 12. So we say the area is 168. And then to label this, we would label centimeters squared because we are finding the area. All right. Now your next triangle, triangle number 2 or question number 2, looks like this. You're also supposed to find the area of this triangle. So you would use your triangle area formula, 1/2 times the base times the height. And you would just need to decide what's your base and what's your height. You can use this as the base of your triangle, just the 19. You wouldn't want to use the 5 because it's not really about the triangle. But then to measure how tall this triangle is or what the height of this triangle is, you would want this measurement that makes a right angle with the green. So we could use 12 as the height because that makes a right angle with the green. 13 doesn't work as the height because it's slanted over. 12 goes straight up to the top of the triangle. So we would use 12 as our height, and then you would calculate. So you would do 0.5 times 19 times 12. 114 is the area, and we will label it feet squared since we are finding area. All right, your next problem, number 3, looks like this. You're supposed to find the area of each region and the total area. So we need to find the area of the left triangle, the middle square, and the area of the right triangle. Okay, so to get the area of any triangle, you do 1/2 times the base times the height. So we're going to focus in on this left triangle right here. Okay, we need to know its base and its height. The base and height have to meet at right angles. So you could use these two sides because they meet at right angles. This could be your base and this could be your height. But they aren't measured or marked with how long they are. But you can see these dash marks are on all of these pieces. That means that they're all equal in size. So since this one's 15, this one is 2, that one's 15, that's 15, and this is also 15. So both of these are 15 centimeters. So we use our base and our height of 15. So 1/2, 0.5 times 15 times 15 again. 112.5 is the area of your left triangle, and you would label that centimeters squared because you are finding area. Now, to get the area of the square here in the middle, we will not use the triangle formula. When you get the area of a square, you just do base times height. Okay, the base is 15, The height of our square is also 15 because it's marked with the dash. It's meaning that it's the same length. Also, we know that squares always have all the same sides. 15 times 15 is 225 centimeters squared. You can double check me, but 15 times itself is 225. Right, now we have to do the right triangle, so that's this piece over here. We want to use our triangle area formula, 1/2 times base times height. So we have to decide what's the base and height of our right triangle, the one on the right side. We could use 20 as the base. Then how tall is it? Well, it's got the dash here, so it's just as much as the 15. It's the same size, so 20 as the base and 15 as the height. Can type all that in. And we get an area of 150 for the right side triangle. So now we found the area of each region. We need to add all these up to get the total area of everything. So 150 plus 225 plus 112.5. 487.5 centimeters squared is our total area. Right, and that's it for question 3. Okay, this is your question number 4. Question number 4 looks like this. It asks you 2 questions. It asks you what's the height of the triangle, so wants to know this part. And it asks you what's the area of the whole parallelogram. So the question does tell you that the area of this triangle piece is 28, so we know that part. So we'll start with that triangle. The area formula for any triangle is 1/2 times base times height. We already know the area is 28. We know we need to use 1/2, and we know the base of the triangle is 8. So we don't know the height. That's the part we're supposed to find. That's part of the question. So we'll just put H there because we don't know the height. Now we can multiply these together. 1/2 times 8, or 1/2 of 8, that's just 4. Copy everything else down. Then if we want to work backwards, because we can't multiply 4 times H, so we got to work backwards, then we're going to go ahead and divide both sides by 4. H equals 28 divided by 4 makes 7. 7 centimeters is how we would label that. And we're not finding the area, we already were told the area. We're finding the height, and so we just label it centimeters. Okay, so we've answered the first part of the question, and we found the height of the triangle is 7 centimeters. But the height of the triangle is also the height of this whole parallelogram, all the way from the top to the bottom. The second part of the question asks us to find the area of the parallelogram. An area of a parallelogram would be base times height. So the base all the way across is 20. And the height of our parallelogram from the top to the bottom is 7. So we would do 20 times 7, and we would get 140 centimeters squared because we just found the area of the parallelogram. So this answers both parts of the question, the height of the triangle and the area of the parallelogram. So that's it for all 4 of the questions on your triangle test. You should really try to do the blank page, all by yourself without looking at anything for help, and make sure that you can do them on your own. All right, let me know if you need help with anything. Good luck.